What's going on, everybody? What are we all up to? I haven't made a video in a long time, and I thought I would do a playthrough of Soul Blazer. Yes, Soul Blazer. I grew up with this game as a kid. I'm not going to watch the intro because I don't give a shit, and, oh my gosh, I already have a guy here. Well, I gotta make another save file here, because I don't want you to see the whole thing. A voice came from above. My follower, since you will be able to speak with all living things, you should have a name. Please choose a name for yourself. Okay, old Mac. God. Legends of the Hidden Penis. Legends of the Hidden Temple, yeah, that was a good show. What will I call myself? I will use my channel name, because I don't know if I can fit. I'll just call myself Mop. Mop's a good name. I got Mop Brothers for my name, so Mop will do. Mop. What an interesting name. It's kind of a dirty name, but... Alright, go and save the world for all creatures. So yeah, we have this intro here. We can only go this way. We get the Sword of Life. Oh, trial room. One monster remaining. So yeah, we bring up our menu screen and we equip the Sword of Life. A sword from the master. So we got that equipped, and we don't have any armor or magic or any items right now, so we can't do anything with that. So let's get back out and start killing shit. Yeah, this game, man, this game was... Soul Blazer never gets talked about enough. This game was a childhood memory of mine, and, well, those of you who have watching this have probably seen this game already. But if you haven't, well, enjoy. I used to live up in the sky just like you. Now I'm living on the earth away from the master. This is basically a Shinto, kind of a cross between Christian Western religion and Shintoism from the Japanese, where everything has a purpose. Like trees and plants and bugs and humans, and even the fucking lamps on the ground have or like a desk have like a life form of some sort. And basically our goal is to just like rescue the world from this evil guy that turned everybody into like statues or just made everybody disappear. I don't know, you don't need to read the story, you'll get it as we go on. We got fire, and we got a little ball thing here that can, we can also see our stats here. Sword of Life. 8 HP, we'll be getting more. Fireball. Flame ball, rather. Boom, we can shoot fire now. Awesome. But, you know, this game kinda, it introduced RPG elements to me, and you know, swords and sorcery. Back in 1992, that wasn't a really common thing, you know? A lot of stuff that US kids like me grew up with were, G.I. Joe shit, you know? It wasn't like really, you know, big Western stuff. Or, you know, it wasn't like a lot of swords and stuff. Swords were outdated. So yeah, we gotta release creatures in the castle, or, in battle zones here, and, you know, we go to our first zone down here. And, one thing you'll notice about this game is it's got some funky slap bass. I don't know if it's like Japanese medieval disco or something, but, I dig it, you know. It's upbeat, you know. Gotta have happy music for games. We want to have like depressing, like violin music. I'm not a big fan of violins. I'll say that. I always thought violins sounded really sad. A lot of games like RPGs. I like orchestrated soundtracks. I don't really like orchestrated soundtracks. Everybody always raves about them, like, you know, in games when they're doing reviews. But I think orchestrated soundtracks take the video game-ness out of video games. You know, like it's not like you're going. It's like you're going to some fucking, I don't know, 19th century concert, and it's making the games feel bigger than they are. And in Star Wars, you know, like, I don't care about orchestral music, but it gives them a sense of grandness, I suppose. To me, man, this video game music is just as good as orchestrated stuff. Took talent to compose this shit. What are these guys, pineapples that I'm killing? A lot of weird fucking enemies in this game. I guess Japanese things that we'll never understand. Me as a Westerner will never understand it. And yeah, sometimes when you defeat a monster lair like that, it will open up a path and, you know, give you an item. Like, we got a chest there, we can open up things like other RPGs. Herbs basically are your life in this game. If you run out of life and get slain and shit, you will automatically get all your life back, but you'll use your herb. So you don't have to like manually use it, just kicks in. And yeah, we'll just you know, kill more monsters here. And I gotta find something else to say that's better. Like I said, I haven't done a video in a long time, and I just want to get back in, and I feel like I have some energy tonight, so I want to talk and do a series and bullshit, and kind of talk about what's going on with my life. I'm still John Arbuckle, still a bachelor. Heard a faint voice come from Joe. I'm still trying to, you know, meet people where I live, and I just use my herb. Yeah, just, it's tough, you know. You gotta get out your feelings to the world. My job's going okay. Stay or go back, and I'm gonna stay. If you want to go back to the village, you can talk to those. My job's okay. I'm doing a lot of traveling and driving around different cities. And you know, a lot of driving, which is good. It keeps me on the road. It keeps me busy, but it can be lonely to drive places by yourself all the time. But I like the independence, you know. I like the independence of not having to like see like a boss face to face or other people, because a lot of guys you work with can be real douchebags. In fact, one of the guys that was supposed to train me on my job, who like kind of gave me some training, he was just this old guy who was fucking really not. He didn't teach me shit. Like I had this visit at this store, like a kind of a mechanic store, and he was supposed to like go over like the whole way we do like ticketing and systems and like requesting parts and stuff, and he's just an asshole. This is an old guy, he's a fat guy. You know what, fuck it, I don't give a shit. He's a fat guy from St. Louis who, he drove really far. Like, I live in South Dakota, he lives in Missouri, St. Louis, man. He drove really far to train me, but he just did a shit job. And, you know, he didn't answer my questions. I'd be like, you know, so do we reboot PCs in the paint department or in this and wait, you know, he's like, what do you think, you know? Just gave me short fucking answers or would say no, every time. He'd make me ask questions, you know, he wouldn't like give me a tour, you know, like they give you a tour of a store when you first go there, or they point out things. I don't know, look like a fat old walrus. Big white mustache. Glad I don't have to fucking see him again, because he was fucking cancer. I mean, really. I'd rather be alone than have to work with guys like that. It's terrible. You want to work with good people, you know? But I like the fact that I get to travel around. Maybe I'll meet some people at the jobs I work at. You know, I do work for, like, Home Depot, Lowe's, just a variety of businesses. Target, T-Mobile. I kind of like my job, you know? Today was a really relaxing day. I didn't have to like go out anywhere or do any service orders, which was really great. But I had this test my boss has been telling me I need to take and like pass. It's this like HP server test, and oh my god, I failed it 4 fucking times in a row. Like I got 78% on it, 78 or 79%, and I followed this. Wow, I got the shit kicked out of me there. This game's harder than I remember. I should probably pay attention. I failed it 4 times in a row, and like I followed a guide that my boss gave me, and it didn't tell me anything. You know, it didn't. The answers that he gave me, I don't know if they're wrong or right, because when you finish the test, it tells you if you passed or failed and what percentage you got, but it doesn't tell you what questions you got wrong. You know what I mean? Like, you might say that's cheating using the study guide, but there's so much shit on this test, and it's just like, you know, I'm not going to use half of it, or like even I'm only going to maybe use 5% of it. So it's like, you're not going to remember it all? Like, don't even bother. Just get the thing done, you know? And just, wow. I mean, it just, there's nothing worse than getting 78, or have to get an 80% pass. It's almost like the person who gave me the guide, whoever made up the answer guide, deliberately gave it to me so that I would fail the test. Like, I would get, you know, 79, just to put in the maximum effort. Like fucking dangling a carrot in front of a horse's nose. Just try a little more. I gotta stop this because I'm going over time here. Just 1 sec. Okay, back again. I just want to make sure my video recording. I'm still using Bandicam, and I'm gonna use Bandicam because it's free, damn it. And I understand it, and I'm not paying money for it. I'll just keep using it for 10 minutes and resetting it. This isn't high-tech shit I'm doing. What was I saying about my job? Yeah, like, I I mean, it's a good job, but I'm not really doing a lot of IT stuff. You know, I'm not really like using IT stuff, and I'm like almost forgetting like all the software and like Windows systems and you know stuff I used to do as a help desk guy. Like, I didn't like help desk work. I didn't like, you know, resetting people's passwords and like figuring out why a guy was getting an error message on his system or why his Teams wouldn't install properly. You know, I just want to like put shit in systems, like put in hard drives and CPUs and, you know, like fix shit. You know, like it's practical. You got the, you know, the pin pad wouldn't work on the cash register, so you got a new one installed that works. You know, I mean, it's simple stuff. I'm not going to get paid a lot of money for it. I'm not going to get the Nobel Peace Prize, but I don't know. I feel like it's something I can do, and it brings a little bit of satisfaction to me, provided the stuff's not too hard. I should probably be using my magic here more. I probably die so much. This fireball's pretty wonky. You know, it's satisfaction, and you want to do a job you feel like you get something out of. Yeah, we use gems to use magic here. I guess I didn't have very many of them. So yeah, that's where I'm going. I still haven't got hired on my job yet. I don't know if I'm going to. But, yeah. Just glad it's the weekend, man. I've had a lot of hard things happen to me here in, where I live in South Dakota. I used to like eating at Jersey Mike's Subs, for instance. And, one day I went in there. This was about a month ago, maybe a little less. And I ordered a meal, you know. My brother got me two $25 gift cards for my birthday. I used up one of them earlier that week, and the second one I went in and ordered a meal for like $10.24 or something. And the guy, it didn't go through when he swiped the gift card the first time, so he swiped it again and it went through. And then I noticed on my receipt it says I only have $4 and something cents left. And I'm like, well, I was charged twice, obviously, right? That was a mistake. And so I went up there to like tell him that, hey, I got charged twice, you know, like, can you put this back on my card? And, you know, the fucking, you know, teenage kid at the desk said, no, you weren't charged twice, you know, it's all good, or the manager said it or something. You know, and I said, no, it's not, it's on my receipt. And this was a brand new $25 gift card. Like, you just gotta write to the company or some shit. I don't know. Fucking fat-ass bitch manager, you know, wouldn't do anything about it. And I said, okay, I'm going to, but I want my money back. And so I wrote to the company, and then before I leave, I'm like, you know, is the supervisor, like the manager themselves in this restaurant? Because I want to talk to him. And before I could even do that, they already had the owner of the store on the phone, like the manager. I mean, maybe I was raising my voice. I didn't swear, threaten, or do anything violent. I was just kind of unhappy, and then the manager on the phone tells me, or the owner, supposedly the owner, who knows, says that if I ever came back to his restaurant, I'd be arrested. He'd have me arrested. Just because I fucking disagreed with what was on the receipt that I was charged twice. I've never had that happen to me in my life. And I'm trying to tell you, well, you know, I was charged twice. $10.24 plus $10.24 plus $4 something is equal, you know. And he just wouldn't listen, and I just said, fuck it. And I've never eaten there again. Yeah, I'll become one of your kids. You better cook well, bitch. You better cook some curry. I'll call you Mop. This game kind of has a German vibe to it, doesn't it? Or like a Dutch vibe or something. You'll notice more people with dresses. Like, it's got the European, it's got the Japanese, the hero here, I think he's definitely Asian looking with his black hair. But the villages, like, he goes to and, like, places he goes to seem to have, like, a European feel to it. You notice that in a lot of Japanese games. They like to, like, emulate Europeans, but have, like a Japanese hero, I think. I mean, look at anime people, and they don't look Japanese at all. Their eyes are fucking big as the Pacific Ocean. You know? And they have, like, blonde hair and, like, red hair. Japanese people don't have blonde hair and red hair. You can get medical herbs in there, which is pretty sweet. This game's pretty easy. Like, it's actually pretty tame. You know, if you die, you don't lose all your progress. You just, you know. This is why I like this game, is they started learning that, they started learning how to not fuck the player over. Like, NES games would kill you, you know, if you didn't, if you got a game over, you were fucked. You started the whole thing again. But this game, the Super Nintendo is forgiving, and that's why I have a lot of respect for it. Love the NES, don't get me wrong, but the NES just seemed kind of malicious. can crab walk like this. Look at this. Woo, doing the dance. I think the developers got the Michael Jackson music just stuck in their head too with some of these songs because there's a lot of that. Ooh, iron armor. Gems, I'll take those, man. Your defense becomes stronger. Yeah, each one of these things, by the way, like you'll notice later on, they give you a message like it does a special effect. You know, it was just kind of cool. Just because you get a later weapon doesn't mean it's necessarily better. It makes old equipment still valuable, which I like in games. I don't think we can do anything else here, so... Yeah, we gotta go back to the underground place or whatever. I think this game is kind of a sister of ActRaiser, or like the sibling of ActRaiser. You notice when it was made by Enix, but you notice when you get like hurt in this game, the guy sounds exactly like it does in ActRaiser, like the same sound effects they used, and it's got God theme in it. I think ActRaiser was a little more religious. This is more Shinto-y. Like, yeah, it sounds like, you know, it sounds like it's having sex actually. But, I don't know. I guess it's okay to use some sound effects. Makes you know what company the game came from. What was I saying? So yeah, I haven't had the best luck with people here where I'm living. One guy, I went to the fair actually, I think last week or something, and I was talking to some woman who was standing by a ride. I don't really feel like going on rides anymore. I feel a little too old for it. Plus, I don't know, you pay money to go on rides. You pay money to be shook up and be dizzy. I was asking her how the ride was, if it was like a dizzy one, because it's like Himalayan thing that spins around really fast. And this guy, big guy, like 6'3" guy, comes by me and bumps into me. I don't know if he was drunk or whatever, but like intentionally bumps into me. And I said, "Hey man, watch where you're going." You know, I could tell he intentionally did. He just stares at me in the face and says, "You want to go? Want to go? You better get the fuck out of here." And just like, I just walked away. You know, it's like, I'm not interested in getting in a fight and being arrested. You know, I'll go to hell, and I just walk away. But yeah, man, there's a lot of pricks out there. I guess fairs aren't the best places to go. You know, with people, like the crowd is not the most legitimate crowd in the world. I don't know. Why can't people be as nice as the priest at the church? I should go to church more often. I don't go enough. Ooh, Lisa. Mona Lisa. Light snoring. I kind of like girls named Lisa. Except for Lisa Simpson, I don't like that. I just thought the Simpsons were really ugly. Mom! You're not supposed to be out of school right now! Shut up, Lisa! I really like the way Bart Simpson laughs in The Simpsons, though. He's got the... Like, Nancy Cartwright does, like, the greatest, impression of, I don't know, like a boy, like, he's like... It's like a nasally kind of drawl. I love it, man. I never could get enough of it. Or Krusty the Clown. Or Krusty the Clown's like... Hey, Simpsons, man. Grotesque yellow cavemen, but funny as shit at the same time. The Simpsons. I haven't seen The Simpsons in so long. You viewers watching this, do you miss The Simpsons, or do you think it's like a series that has really far gone down the toilet? I mean, we know it's gone, but I gotta repause it here and start this. I'll try to finish up this part here in my recording. I got 10 minutes left, so hopefully I can get this. Hopefully I can get this thing done with, and you know, every night I'll try to do a little bit of them, but I know they're long, but you know, I want to talk about stuff. I know I'll probably run out of things to say. I just want to play a game I can understand, you know, or level up after I use my herb. Great. I want to play an easy game that just requires button mashing. You don't have to think a lot, you know. I don't want to play a fucking puzzle game and talk at the same time. That just wouldn't work. Yeah, I don't watch TV. I still haven't watched any like shows or Netflix. I'm not really watching any movies right now. I'm trying to get out of the house and lose weight. Like, I weighed myself. I'm 5'9", and I'm like 192 pounds, which is overweight. I mean, I'm not like a sumo wrestler or anything, or obese, but I read that, you know, a guy like me should be around 175 pounds. And to be honest, though, I'm like anorexic. Like these other guys, man, they're just, I mean, they're the size of a fucking cave. Or like a mountain, you know, they're just these huge dudes, like, they look like they're 300 pounds, man. We've got some really obese people in this state. I mean, I don't know if they just eat Cheetos every night before they go to bed, like a whole bag of that, but, I'm sure their eating habits are pretty abysmal. You know? I mean, these people are definitely not starving either. And my middle brother calls all this shit poison, all the food that he doesn't like poison. I mean, he's becoming kind of like he's like a purist now, or a zealot with food, man. His eating habits are, I'm not going to get that, you know, obsessed over food, but, you know, like, I mean, some of the food, yeah, man, you just don't want to eat a lot of this shit, like you don't want to eat, Cheetos and shit, like, that's terrible. Mountain Dew. I mean, I'll have a Pepsi once in a while, but soda will put the pounds on you, man. You know, soda, I mean, donuts are going to make you, Twinkies, they're going to make you grow breasts. We all know that, but a lot of stuff is just bad now. But, yeah, I mean, I want to eat healthier, and I got some Toasted Oats. Good Earth, I think, is like a brand that makes really good food. Breakfast is eating healthy breakfasts is easier than eating healthy lunches and dinner, I find. Like, everyone knows eating bananas and, like, yogurt and stuff is easy for breakfast. That's just simple cereal. But then you get to dinner and it gets a little more complicated. Usually I like to eat big dinners, and this British woman told me I shouldn't be eating big dinners because, like, this nutritionist British woman's like, yeah, when you go to sleep, your stomach needs to go to sleep too, but if you fill your gut full of shit before you go to bed, then, it's part of you is going to be asleep, and part of you is going to be working their ass off to clean everything up. So yeah, I'm going to try to not eat big meals before I go to bed, but it's really tempting, you know? I mean, it's really tempting to not have, like, a big chicken dinner, or, like, a big, oh my god, I'm getting murdered. Shit, I should have got a murder. It's really tempting, you know? I'm eating popcorn right now. Well, I don't eat popcorn very often. Some things, man, you just gotta read the nutrition label. Don't eat things with MSG. Don't eat things with monosodium glutamate. Don't eat nitrates. Those are the worst, man. Like sodium nitrate. A lot of stuff has sodium nitrate in it, and that gives you headaches. And but if you look carefully enough, like you go to the health food section, you're going to be paying a couple dollars more for it, but you'll be avoiding that headache. And to me, paying a couple extra dollars to avoid a headache is always worth it. But the biggest way to avoid getting headaches is just to drink lots of water throughout the day. I mean, drinking water is like the smartest thing I ever did when I lost my colon. I drank water. I got buy bottles of water. My mom kind of doesn't think it's good to drink bottles of water, but I'm like, Mom, it stops headaches. Like, that's so important. You can't get headaches, man. And I haven't got a headache. I almost rarely get them now. Plus, you can take bottles of water everywhere, which is really convenient. Jesus, that's a fucking long level. Look at this level being long. I don't want to die again. Hey, better be careful. I gotta get my game face on. Fuck, I don't think I'm gonna survive this. These guys keep running into me. Sometimes you can get guys like this. Like, here's a better thing. And, oh no, no, no! Shit. Oh, that was close. Yeah, so if I die, I have a shortcut now. We can't get to that little thing right there, and we're probably gonna die here. Maybe we won't. Well, that was close to that fireball. That would have sucked. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna get an herb. Oh, shut the fuck up and send me back. I know I swear a lot, and some people don't like it, but I find it releases tension. It's like ki. I gotta get some life here. If you're out of life, you can just go back into the portal and get healed up. Like, I guess God sends down, like, a first aid team or something and heals you, or... I don't know, you know, his divine voice brings you back up. Take whatever you need. Can I have your panties? Would you give me that? Some goat food? How much does it cost? $1 billion plus tax? How about I throw you in the river and then give you tax as well? Would that count? How about I pull your underwear over your head, honk your nose, and then kick you in the ass? And his mother scolds him like you should. I just want to get down here and do this thing here. We got like 4 minutes left, and I don't want to get to overtime. Yeah, so I think I'll start playing tennis again. And I was kayaking for a while, and I had my roof rack. I had a roof rack on my car, and it was really starting to fall off. And all my kayak around is a real pain, and they don't have a lot of places to kayak. But it's fun to kayak when I can. You know, it doesn't give you a ton of exercise, but it's nice. You know, I haven't had the courage to go swimming yet out of it because I worry that I don't know, I'm too fat and out of shape to climb back in it. I'm always out of gems. What a weird currency, gems. Gems. Not gold, not diamonds, gems. They had to come up with something different because they know all these other games that use gold here. Gold is like vanilla. It's like the most boring, unimaginative thing you can get for currency, gold. Why not seashells, man? Why not tulips? Why not boxes of Teddy Grahams? A ghost. A ghost! Ah! I can't think of anything funny to say. I don't need to say anything funny. So, what do I need to do here? I forgot. Let's see. You gotta go back. Alright. I don't need to hear a dissertation in a sermon. Just send me back. Yes. I think we gotta go talk to Lisa. A big part of this game is interacting with people in the village. And I know it's kind of boring, but it's gotta be done, you know? Anyway, you viewers who are watching this, would you like to see me continue doing this, or do you want me to do something else, or what do you want? You know, let me know. Did I get something in here? Oh yeah, I got the dream rod. This item lets you go into people's dreams. So if you put like a creeper, you know, you put it on their head and boom, you can, yeah. We're not molesting or anything, we're just going into a dream. You can open the door. Lisa, you must tell everything that you know of the person in front of you. Yeah, she looks kind of Dutch, doesn't she? Or is she German? Something like that. Where art thou, Daddy? I miss you so much. You're hallucinating. Oh my. Get out of my house. Yeah, I'd be kind of creeped out too if somebody did that. I had a very strange dream. It was about my father and someone who just looked like you. Paintbrushes, man. I love art. I can sympathize with this. I'm not out of time here. I'm going to rush to get those paintbrushes, and then I'm going to bamoosh, and yeah, we'll catch up on when I come back. 1 sec here. I got 20 seconds left, and I'm not going to get back there in time. I know that. So I'll just add a little bit more on here, just to feel like I have closure, man. You got to have closure with your videos. You got to have closure. You know, you got to keep it all simple in one pack. That's how I like to do it. A lot of old games had used a lot of backtracking to make the games longer because you work really hard on something. This area kind of reminds me of the beach. When I was younger, I used to go to the Oregon coast, and there was a lot of, like, I don't know, shores that kind of look like this with docks. Underground castle? This doesn't really look like a castle, but, or under, I don't know, it looks like we're above ground. An old man. Doesn't really look that old to me. And these. Open the chest, Nimrod. Leo's brush. Yeah, we killed everything here. Slaughtered it all. Leo's brush, paintbrush used to paint the picture of the world of evil. So, let's get the hell out of here and go back and talk to Lisa, and then I will cut it off. Love the noise that makes. You guys haven't played this game? You should definitely play it. It is good. May not be as modern as many games today, but it is damn good. Simple slash and hack. Run, run, run. You know what? I'll talk to Lisa next time. I'm gonna cut the video off here, and I will. Voice came from above. Mop, how can I help you? I'm going to record, and then I'm going to sign off from here. That's okay. Do you wish to continue? No. It is time to go to bed. We will catch up tomorrow. Later.